Hello and welcome to another edition of Fitness Friday. I'm here with Lara to tell us a little bit about what kids can do outside during the summer. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what do you think are some tips that kids can stay active now that it's warming up finally?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I think that with the winter months, finally we're out of them. Kids are naturally starting to do less of the little devices. They have the electronics and screen time. But you know, they go outside and play a little bit more, and I think that as we're getting into nicer weather, if we could do things more collectively as a family, it would be nice. With that being said, maybe not just working in the house and sending the kids out to play or sending them to their sporting events. I just have a couple ideas for what we could do to involve the whole family and kind of take advantage of the beautiful weather and the beautiful place that we live.
So what do you and your family do?
Well, it's kind of funny because we sort of stumbled upon this. And my kids are elementary school age, but we were just at a garage sale one day and we found these badminton rackets for $1, and we started playing in the backyard and having little tournaments and things like that, and it progressed, and we took it up another level and went to, I first of all dug up my old tennis racket, and we went to the junior high and started playing tennis. So now that's something that we do whenever we get a minute, like we get out of work, and maybe after dinner we'll go over to one of the tennis courts in town, whether it be the junior high or down by the lake, and we'll have some family tennis matches, play some tennis games, and it's something that the kids started really looking forward to. It's something different, but it's great because it's all of us. It's not, you know, me doing the dishes and sending the kids outside to play, something like that. So I mean, there's that you can do. There's also you can go hiking, you can go on nature walks, you can go down to the lake and swim. So there's so many different things that you can do as a family.
So it sounds like this is something good that you can be involved in your kids' life as well, not just sending them out to play.
And being a role model in a way that they don't even really notice that you're being a role model. You're just being with them and playing and having fun. So,
what about the nutrition aspect of this?
Well, nutrition can get a little tricky, especially if you have littler kids, but one thing that I try to do, and it's a great tip that I learned in one of my mom's groups, is that what you can do is you can pre-portion snacks, or like when you open the refrigerator, have the snacks that you want them to have at that level where they can just grab and go. So for instance, like if I have some strawberries in the refrigerator, if they're just sitting there in their little carton up high, no one's going to eat them. They're probably going to go grab some chips or something. But if I have them already washed, cut in little, actually portioned out containers, and some cheese sticks and some, cut up watermelon, just things that they can grab and that they know that are available, that helps. Another thing we do is we go together to the farmer's market and help them pick out some things, and they just love that. And children of any ages love that, whether they're 2, whether they're 12. So that's another thing too, just getting them involved, like dinner planning. Lots of times I'll say, what do you guys want for dinner? And, it might be macaroni and cheese, but we try to skew it in a way that maybe we can go to the store together and get some fresh options, and really just get them involved in what we're planning for the dinners, and doing it ahead of time so it's not on the fly kind of thing when you just want to grab something not so good for you. But yeah.
It sounds like nutrition is a huge part of it, as well as getting your kids outside. Am I correct?
Right. And
you have to do it kind of together?
Yeah, it can be a challenge, but that's why things like, if you do go out strawberry picking or raspberry picking, like actually going to a farm and doing something like that, then they learn where their food comes from, or going to the farmer's market and really explaining where they're getting their food from, or when you're at the grocery store explaining ingredients. My daughter is 9 and she's starting to look at the ingredients and see, the other day she even was like, Mom, look at this, this doesn't have red dye in it, it has, natural coloring. And I was like, well, that's a good choice then, just letting them know the whys of what we're looking for and what the difference between something that's fresh and not fresh is.
And being educated on kind of how to be nutritional, what is good for your body.
Right.
Well, thank you, Laura, for giving us some tips on how to keep your kids active.